What's that?
So let's have a look then. We're talking nice. This is going to be your Crimbo present then, yeah? So just tell us about it because they won't be able to read it.
It's just a last thought castrum, that's all.
Yeah? And they're all chipping in to get you that, so?
Yeah.
That's like 150 people then, yeah? Because they're all going to get you a
pound
each.
a piece.
No, it's what, about 150 you reckon there, mate?
Yeah, about 150.
That's all right, mate. That's all right. More information than I needed.
That's a chipping in so you cut your throat.
Al, Al, you're not supposed to say what you was thinking, sir. That is answer A. We never ever give answer A, sir. Hey, I think Al did a joke.
I don't mean it.
No, we're here over the woods today. It's proper
Nice
damp.
night,
And, yeah, well, I've got...
501 or something like that?
No, it's cypronil.
But you two like been jabbering like best mates about cars and breakdown kits and things like that, ain't you?
Emergency kits.
Emergency kit. You love it, Al, don't you? You love it. You love it. And you still got that little burger, mate. Says it don't do your back no good, but the thing is, Bosch, it's don't walk far with it anyway. None of us do. Mr. Baldy, look, there's Mr. Baldy.
He's got an
I've made sure I bought his little mat for him. It's insulated and all sorts, and he says I'm frozen a cold right on my knob, Dad, and he still won't sit on it. Oh, he's just seen something. What have you seen, Baldy?
I don't know that name is type of steel, right?
No.
No, but it takes a rare type of person, you know, proper combat hom to be in the woods because it's dank, it's dark, and it's horrible. And I've just stuck our 4x4 up there just to give that a bit of an airing. Couldn't remember if I packed it away damp last time, but anyway, never hurts just to air it all out. Fold it up properly as well. Yeah. Got me chariot. Yeah, Mr. Baldy, why don't you go and sit in there, mate? Or sit on your mat. Look, go on, I've got your mat for you. I'm forever making him mats and stuff, and he just never uses it. He just wants to sit on my lap. I don't know, he's had a stick now, he's got a stick now. Yeah, anyway, ladies and gents, it's only going to be a few hours in the woods tonight, but yeah, breaks up one lot of work from the next lot of work. But there's me A-frame, and there's the other A-frame. I've got my kit, me man bag. I'll get something to show you that as well, because it's good idea, good little bit of kit. I'm going to have a mooch about because it ain't hard to find deadwood here. However, I'm going to need it proper solid because they're going to be the horizontal stretcher bed between the two. And you might have noticed it was me who nicked all the pies, and there ain't no donuts left, and they're going to need to take a bit of weight. Plus, well, it's going to have to mooch it back because they've got to be thick enough, and they've also got to be to take the weight because the damp gets in this wood and it just loses its integral structural integrity. That's a big word for me anyway. Look at them, they're proper on it, like best mates separated at birth. They love each other. They love it. Right, ladies and gents, I just wanted to show you because I'm going to have a mooch back to get them horizontal poles and that. Gone on my days of wearing webbing or belt kit and that. You can't carry everything you need on it anyway, unless you want to look like squaddy in the woods. But I saw one, or a version of this, and I thought, well, that's a bit expensive because you have to send off to the States for it. I thought, but it's not a bad little idea. And I thought, Claymore pouch, I got one then, but I just made that, ladies and gents, a simple little thing, throw over the shoulder. It's got me knife in it. One of the most used tools, a Silky 180. That's the same as a Silky Big Boy, but it's like only about sort of 26 quid. Want a note for you. And if you are having a mooch about, there's a proper first aid kit in there, ladies and gents, which is my first aid kit for the Bergen anyway. And obviously at the back, because I can, what I did, I just made a little thing for, the axe can be longer, but a little axe. And again, I can put that on the belt if I wanted to, so I fitted it out for that because I'm making it. But I just find it so it goes top clapped on my Bergen, and it's on there. And when I need it, I pull it round, everything's there, ready to go, and then I'll put it all back. So when I'm coming back and I'm carrying things, guess what? I've got my hands free. And if I do get cut out there, because you can be like 100, 150 metres away, I'll do myself emergency first aid and that type of stuff. But when I want to mooch about and come back, ladies and gents, it fits in the small of the back, and I'm put on it, and I'm doing my Danny Dwyer walk now because that's a cracking bit of kit. It's something I'm always using. I say, there's only one in existence because I built it to how I want it. Right, cheers. I'm off. Right there, gents, found a nice bit, but like I say, I'm going to need me 2 hands on this one. And I've been carrying enough kit to clean it down. Found a bit, this end of it, because it had been like on the floor, was really damp, but I've got a nice section there. And again, just hock it round, out the way, job done. And that's a bit of kit that's a little idea I made up there. Look. There's only one of them about, and even Ray Mears, he ain't got one, and no Ray stopped him and me, I'm not going to build you one, so. Right. Well, he's been very jovial today, hasn't he? Yeah. Because you just come up there. I mean, I'll never catch it on film, mate, yeah? So I want to document this. Jeff did a funny, didn't he? No, he did, yeah? And you come up and they said, well, where you two going? And I said, I'm going to look for a pole. And then Jeff said, or a Russian or a Romanian. And he moved off down there. Yeah, Jeff did a joke. It's the second one today, really.
Perhaps he was on a promise last night.
I think he's like, probably like...
Yeah.
Having special cuddles with the missus, and I put that nicely, didn't I?
Blue pills worked.
Well, did the link you gave him for your supplier work, mate? How you fell into that one, sir? You fell into that one, sir.
It's only the one you sent me, wasn't it, sir?
Oh! Was that a double jeopardy, was it? Anyway, it's cracking on, but a lot of the time, it's a laugh, it's a banter, and having a crack with each other. And
no good, eh?
Huh?
These ones no good.
Well, do you reckon that'll take my weight? These are for the horizontal bars, mate. I've got one just by your foot. Huh?
That one would take your weight.
What, the big one? Oh. You funny man. Why you calling my dog and call him fuck off? No, but the other ones, mate, do along for the side bars that it'll rest on. But until we come over on Thursday, when I bring the actual stretcher bed that I made up, you'll be impressed. So I did a right good job on it. It's even got a built-in pillar holder and all sorts.
So from 12 to 3, you're actually going to bed then, as opposed to going to bed in there?
Well, I can sleep in that chair, and you're just jealous like everybody else. I can sleep. I'm like the milk tray man of sleeping, any time, any place, anywhere. And sometimes I do it in inappropriate places. Like when I'm dropped. No, seriously. No, but we're still on for pole number 2. There's a lovely pole there. It's that one literally there. And it's, you know, it's dead wood because the trees come down. But unfortunately, that's a beautiful pole there. That's so straight. It has got a bit of crooked in it. A blind man would like to see that. But unfortunately, that's the one we've tied our bit of string up, which we're paracord on, which we just, that's all we leave there. But no, we're going to have a right old mooch about and find a decent pole that will take a fat bloke weight.
Yeah, we could just redo the line, couldn't we? Maybe to that one over there or something.
No, he'll moan, won't he? He'll moan. Bless him. No, we got that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, mate, because we always got that big tarp there in case it starts raining, whack it up, job done. We all grab a corner. We're practiced on that, sir. Oh, if Jeff moved a bit faster, that'd be great. Well, I've got to capture this. Al said I'll bring over some chilli and something else, mate, didn't you? I can't remember what it was. You always... Huh? Nachos, that's it. I don't know what...
Tortilla chips, yeah.
I don't know. He always has food that I've never even heard of. Oh, mate, that'll do, blimey, yeah. I think that'll give me a bowel movement later on, too, as well.
Crumble something, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. I just thought you meant like a kebab type thing.
Tex-Mex food doesn't actually
I mean, my
exist
wife
in
watches these films, but sometimes I think you feed me better than she does, mate.
There you go.
You know, just saying. Alright, that's proper like grub, isn't it?
This is proper grub.
Of course it is, I mean, it's Costa Nostra, sir, isn't it? Yeah. Been talking about restaurants and all that when I've been over there, chipping all them bits of all the pointy things off them logs. You got a bacon roll there, mate. You know, that's good skill, sir. Yeah. Nice crusty roll.
Ciabatta, just to sort of for the Italian side.
So it's a what?
Ciabatta.
Ciabatta.
Well, it's just a bacon roll, mate. Don't give it large.
No, the bread is
It's just bread, mate. It's just bread.
Italian.
Don't be like giving it large with all your posh breads, mate. It's bread. It's white bread, brown bread, and that's it. Look at that. He's even like making up names for blinking bread now. He's got a bread roll, you know. He's got a common garden bacon roll, sir, and he's trying to large it up there. No, cheers, though. It's very nice, mate. Very, very nice. You see that little pot there, mate? That still makes it. So you've got a pan there and that for your grub and that, mate. Yeah, well, lovely, lovely. Well, you can't get none of that.
Didn't you eat straight out the pot?
Good,
Because
I didn't have the...
he's false, that's why. They never eat out of the pot, sir. If you was in the airman's mess and you was eating out of pot, sir, you'd be on...
Well, you're going to charge, wouldn't you?
Yeah, they'd put you on guard, wouldn't they, for a week? Yeah. No, cheers, I'll get in my belly.
Yep.
Bobby, it's chilly, so you can't have none. I don't know about that, then.
Oh, lovely. So.
Now, for reasons unknown, just while we're just chilling and getting a brew on, well, I'm chilling and Al's getting a brew on, and you're still stuffing your face. So, no, we were talking about, like, German or European music, weren't it? Your Germans, your Austrian, a bit Oompa Loompa and that. And you said the Swedish, well, ABBA, you can't really knock ABBA, I suppose. All the old girls like to have a dance and that, don't they? And grab a granny night and that. You always get up there and have a boogie and that. And then Al brought up Bjorg. Yeah, because I said I've never heard any Norwegian music, and oh, mate, after that first song, she was like a Greta Thunberg, you know.
She's an Icelandic.
Oh, right, well, it's the same sort of region, mate, isn't it? It's the same sort of postcode, anyway. No, and I was going to say, oh, it just got annoying for me, mate. Right, she looked good in a school outfit, but don't tell the social services I said that. No, but and she was on that low loader when she was singing in that.
Yeah.
And even back in the day, I wanted to be on that low loader, just wait for the oncoming traffic, like a big lorry, and just push her off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bloom, bloom. But me, I'm proper wrong, I'm broken anyway. That's what Warren Moran says, I'm broken, not to be fixed. And there's Mr. Baldy, he's on guard of Jeff's crumbs that are falling, bless him. He's done alright, he's had all his food and that. No, but yeah, because it was that German Nein und Nanning Luftballon, Nini Carver Annexion. It's amazing, like, because that was the first time the Germans ever got into like the top 100.
99 red balloons in English.
Yeah, no, Nein und Nanning Luftballons. Yeah, no, you
Who come first? I thought Kraftwerk come first.
oh, Kraftwerk, well, yeah, Autobahn,
they were
yeah,
late
yeah.
70s, weren't they?
They were like very level 42, weren't they?
Yeah.
You know, groundbreakers and that. And then Jean-Michel, whatever.
Jean-Michel Jarre.
Yeah, he did a bit of music. Germans all loved that in the discos, like.
I see him live at
Yeah.
Well, if I ever see that Bork, she won't be live. Not for long anyway. I promised myself, yeah, if I ever see her, she's been pushed into oncoming traffic.
Poor little lady.
No, she looked, no, she just became like really annoying in the end, mate.
Yeah, he done one over at Docklands before all the sort of Canary Wharf out.
Oh, mate, blimey, that's about enough of two in there, mate, yeah. Oh, yeah, I need to speak, sir, speak.
Yeah, I remember that concert.
That's the camp coffee.
Lighting up some of the
I won't be
buildings.
sleeping tonight. Yeah, no, I don't buy the strong one. No, I've got my 2 poles done there and me cross members, but
Yeah, I remember that concert. He's a bit of a rival to my...
coming over next Thursday, and
Something
I'll
different,
I'll bring me
Yeah,
stretcher bed thing I made over,
There's another
get it all
one,
sized up nicely.
I'll show you
Yeah,
the video,
but I mean, we're talking about like music from the 80s now, aren't we?
Now, he does it all now.
And it's wrong, very wrong. There was only one band in the 80s, and that was the Nolan Sisters.
That was Spandau Ballet.
Oh, well, they were alright if you're like Gaylord. No, but the Nolan Sisters, I loved them, mate. They weren't Blondie or Wuthering Heights, you know, that. She was like, she used to, Kate Bush, she looked alright, don't get me wrong, but she sounded like she was like, you know, a little puppy being strangled, like, you know what I mean? No, inside of my locker, yeah, the Nolan Sisters, all 5 of them. I particularly like that Colleen, but back in the day, mate, I'd have done them all, you know what I mean? And songs that had a pizza, a cup of tea and a coffee in between. And back in the day, I probably had what it took to, like, you know what I mean, give them all a good seeing to, but no, all these, there were some pretentious 80s bands, weren't they? And you like that? What was that one you liked? What, the girl with the big, like, mammary glands?
I can't remember.
You just Googled her.
No, I can't remember her name is now.
You can.
Sabrina.
Yeah. And what did she sing?
Boys.
Oh, that's probably why you liked it when he was at.
Wonder.
No, when he was like down the YMCA. You know, the Blue Oyster Nights. Oh, I'll tell you, Sunita. There was another one.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't nothing going on but the rent. I went, right, well, is this Stitch this, you bitch?
Simon Cowell's girlfriend, or was, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. But he had to pay her a bit of money just to keep, because he's only got a little. I mean, Simon Cowell, his face don't even move now, he's had so much both. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
He's like that, I mean, he's paid all that money, and he's like half looking. I mean, all he needs is a hunch in his back, and he could audition for the Hunchback, couldn't he? He can't even smile no more, can he? He just grimaces. See, so it's no real use having all that money. He's got a lot of money, hasn't he? Yeah. But it don't always better your life, do it? You can just be out here with the old tightwood, the banter. You know what I mean? He worries me, he does.
Or Los Angeles, or in the woods with you?
I don't know which one. You know, you've been Royal Air Force. You prefer?
Looking out the window, seeing the beach up in Miami, whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. Or sitting with him.
What was that thing that was on the telly where it had them birds running about in the red swimsuits with what's her name with the big boobies? Baywatch. Oh no, I never. I was that fucking soul. I mean, I never ever saw women like Baywatching in the bars or discos I went in Germany or whatever. Yeah, when I was single, never. No.
Was that an 80s programme? Yeah. I used to like Miami Vice.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, cars and guns, wasn't it? It was good.
Cars
Next you'll be telling me you like the A-Team.
Yeah.
Next you'll be telling me you like the A-Team.
No.
No?
Blue Thunder.
Now what I did like, Daisy Duke.
Oh yeah, Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh no, that used to annoy me. Oh no, don't get me wrong.
You can't say
I'd
shit annoys
no.
you. Jesus
All right,
Christ.
but don't get me wrong. I'll give her a good scene too. But you know, the rest of them, you know, the little policeman who always got it wrong in the car. I mean, he just needed like double tap off. Job done. No. Anyway, I think the only 80s things for me were like The Professional, Sweeney.
Yeah.
You know, Hill Street Blues. I like that.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Boone. Boone.
He was alright, yeah, and Alfie the same pet, off the scale. Yeah, no. Crocodile shoes.
Jimmy Nail.
Yeah, I liked him. He was alright. He was a proper Geordie, wasn't he? And the whinging little Welsh one. And the crafty Cockney that nicked everything. Oh, no, that was a good little programme. What else? You know, I don't know really. Well, I like Rosie and Jim. Yeah, I used to watch that, and Michael Bentine's Potty Time and that. But anyway, people are not, it's not very bushcrafty, this chat, is it, way? No. But we all know, mate, when that YMCA song come out, Al, you always wanted to be the fireman, didn't you? And you had the outfit for it as well, didn't you? Anyway,
you know what's going to happen, don't you?
I want to get this film will get banned off.
You know what's going to happen.
This film will get banned off YouTube.
Seaborn's going to put you in a YMCA thing.
He probably already has done, mate.
You know what one he put you? He's got to put you on with a little leather hat, ain't he?
Oh yeah, no, he has. No, he does move my head about a bit, doesn't he? But even the girls in work think they're so funny, and now I don't send them all because he was like a BDSM, you know, like type of with a little budgie snugglers on.
As the Red Indian, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Red Indian. No, I think I'd see myself as the copper. No, the copper on the bike. Oh, Chips, Highway Patrol.
Good, yeah.
Oh, I can hate that. I just wanted them to crash and die. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what though, is you had these programmes and then they've gone and actually brought them out as a film.
Oh, they never work, do they? I'll tell you one. I used to do my head in, right? Because it was like. You used to watch it under false percentages with Starsky and Hutch. Yeah. They'd run down, they'd chase somebody down all them alleyways, wouldn't they? And across the roads without stopping, which is like inherently dangerous. And then they'd jump over the bonnet of the car, jump over, and they'd lose them, right? And then they'd go, right, oh, sod this for a game of soldiers. And they'd go down to that bar where Huggy was in. Yeah, he was alright, he was a cool dude, Huggy. And then they'd say, do you know who did this and that? And he'd do his head, you know, move his head to side like that, wouldn't he? The word on the street is, and then I used to tell him who did it, and they used to go around there and nick him. I mean, that weren't policing, was it? No. And there weren't that many fit birds in it either, so I never watched it. Anyway, I'll leave it there, otherwise this thing's going to get banned off YouTube for copyright and obscenities. Oh, he loves you if you're feeding him his nachos. They won't give him a runny bum, will they? Ooh, I love you, Al. I love you. He weren't so happy, Al, he weren't so happy when he found out on the way back from Mildenhall we went to Maccadee's and he didn't get a doggy bag.
Who told you?
No, that's me mum. And I said, yeah, I don't love that Al no more. Yeah, apparently he wanted to get a new dad. He sulked for a couple of days. Anyway, bring you back if we're doing anything, ladies and gents. Well, ladies and gents, says Al, looking very skeleton at the moment, so with your black commando hat on and that, so just flick round, see that Bergen, so because that's a bit infantry. Yeah. Not sure about this bit, but no, yeah.
That bit makes it.
What, the bits on the back?
Flag.
I don't know. I'll just have one bigger pouch and put everything in it, you know what I mean? But that's how I do things.
Yeah, I've got one.
Oh, see the old Roy Cropper bags are very... I've got to make another 2 of them.
Yeah.
I cut them all out when I was in work. It was a bit quiet. And yeah, we're just going to crack it on now because it's just... We've done what we've done, do a bit of banter and all that, guys. It can't... we haven't done anything really bushcrafty, really, have we?
I've got to go anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, pardon me. God, I did a quick impression of Des Catty there, didn't I? Oh, Mr. Ball, he says, I want to go home now.
Yeah, I've got cold toes.
No, I'm frozen the cold, right, I'm in up there, I want to go home.
Cold toes.
You want me off a daily? He'll go home. Tasha will attack him, he'll fight with her, and then he'll be asleep all.
Tasha?
He'll jump on my settee, and I'll put a little blanket over him and go, oh, freaks, dude, and he'll go asleep. Baldy, you want to go home? What you doing? What you doing? Well, anyway, ladies and gents, yeah, so if you see this, because I don't actually think I've got anything on here really worthy of putting up, but anyway, I'll see you next time, and I'm making up my bed then. Ooh, yeah, because Ray Mears will be watching that one, won't he? Ooh, go watch how tight would, because I might copy some of his ideas. Right, take care, ladies and gents, and